I'm detecting a nearby outpost with several hostile heat signatures. They appear armed.
Well, let's knock on the front door.
Sir, do you mean blow up the front door?
Now you're getting it. This Iron Man command block build comes with missiles, repulsors, and the Unibeam. Plus, thanks to nanotechnology, you can equip or unequip your suit in seconds. Plus, if your armor breaks from damage, it replaces itself. Follow along until the end, and you can be Iron Man in your Minecraft world. Alright, to begin today, we're going to want to get some buttons into our inventory. I'm going to get a mangrove button, a birch button, a polished blackstone button, warped button, and then a stone button. These are going to be how we use the different abilities and put your armor on and off. So we're going to need an anvil and a structure block. If you don't know how to get a structure block, you're going to do /give at s structure _ block. Go ahead and place that structure block down, and then I want you to adjust the X, Y, and Z size to 1 block. And then I want you to change the Y offset from -1 to +1. And it's going to give you this empty block, and when you back out, it's going to be sitting directly above the structure block. That's going to be a sensor area so that we can save whatever we put in there. Now we're going to take these buttons. We're going to take the mangrove button, and we're going to name this one Suit Up. Suit Up. Now we're going to take the birch button, and I'm going to name this one Suit Down. Now I'm going to take the polished blackstone button here. This one is going to be for our missile ability. I'm going to call it Missile. The warped button is going to be for the repulsor ability. And then the stone button is going to be for the Unibeam. Man, I can't type. Alright, so now I'm taking the Suit Up button, which is the mangrove button, and I'm going to name this one On. Click Save. Now I'm going to take Suit Down, and this one is going to be named Off. I'm going to drop the missile now, and as you guessed, this one's going to be saved as Missile. The repulsor button is going to be named Repulsor. And then the Unibeam is going to be saved as Unibeam. The next thing I want us to do is we're going to type a command into the chat, and we're going to create a scoreboard. So we're doing /scoreboard objectives add suit dummy and then suit. This is how our system is going to recognize whether the suit should be on or off. You'll see mine says that it already exists, but when you make yours, it's going to be like, woohoo, you did it. And then starting off, I'm going to work on the Suit Down, which is going to be what happens when we want to take off our suit. So the first thing we're going to do is a repeating, always active command block. It's going to be /scoreboard players test at a tag = Iron Man suit 0 0. So when your score is set to 0, you're not going to be Iron Man. So in order to first set our score, we're going to do another scoreboard command. Scoreboard players. And then I want us to do set at a tag = Iron Man. Just like this. Then we're going to type in suit 0. Now that repeating command block does need to have a 5-tick delay, and make sure it's not executing on the first tick. And coming out of that is a comparator, heading into an impulse command block, needs redstone, and we're going to do /replace item entity at a tag = Iron Man slot.armor.head 0 air 1. So as you can tell, we're going to be tagging ourselves as Iron Man for all of this to work, which is great because it's going to be able to target a specific player without having to change the username. The next one here, chain conditional always active, very similar, /replace item entity at a tag = Iron Man slot.armor.chest 0 air 1. So as you can tell, we are replacing the armor slots with air when you are not wearing your suit. Chain conditional always active on the next one. Same thing, replace item, and then we're doing the Iron Man. This time it's slot.armor.legs 0 air 1. Next, again, chain conditional always active, replace item, Iron Man, slot.armor.feet 0 air 1. So now all the armor has been replaced. The next one here, chain conditional always active. Doing slash clear at A, tag equals Iron Man, polished blackstone button, 0-3. So that's going to get rid of the missiles. This one, chain conditional always active. Clear at A, tag equals Iron Man, warped button, -1, -1. It's going to get rid of the repulsor. Chain conditional always active. This one is going to clear the stone button, so it's going to get rid of the unibeam. And then the next one, chain unconditional always active. I'm going to do slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, run structure load on, ~1. This is going to give you the button that allows you to put your armor back on. This one here, chain conditional always active, slash ability at A, tag equals Iron Man, may fly, false. So when you don't have your suit on, you can't fly. And then the last of this chain conditional always active, slash effect at A, tag equals Iron Man, clear. So any effects that you have as Iron Man will be removed. This will leave you just a regular player in survival mode. So that's what happens when you become human. I want to go over the score adjustments real quick, how we change from 0 to 1 and 1 to 0, which is how we switch. And then we're going to go over what happens when you put the suit on, as well as your abilities. So the first one here, repeating, unconditional, always active. This is going to have a delay of 20, not executing on the first tick. And I'm doing slash test for at E, name equals suit up, and that's in quotations. So that's just going to check for when we're trying to put our suit on when we drop the button named suit up, which you'll see I have in my inventory here. And then I've got chain conditional always active, slash scoreboard players set at A, tag equals Iron Man, suit 1. So when you drop the button for suiting up, it changes your score to 1. And then chain conditional always active, slash kill at E, name equals suit up. It'll get rid of the button I dropped. Then over here, doing the opposite, repeating, unconditional, always active. We're doing, and oh yeah, 10 tick delay on this one. We're doing slash test for at E, name equals suit down. So this time we're looking for the button dropped that's going to take the suit off. And then I've got chain conditional, always active, slash scoreboard, player set at A, tag equals Iron Man, suit 0. So it's going to change the score back to 0. And then chain conditional, always active, we're going to kill at E, name equals suit down. So it's going to kill the button we drop. So when we drop the button to become Iron Man, this is going to pick it up. We have another repeating, always active command block. 5 tick delay, not executing on the first tick. Slash scoreboard, players test at A, tag equals Iron Man, suit 1, 1. So it's looking for when that value is between 1 and 1. Now I've got two lines. I've got a long one here, and then I've got a small one here. I'm going to start off with this small side over here. I have a comparator, and an impulse needs redstone command block. It's going to be slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, run structure load missile, ~1. So it's going to give you the missile. This one here, chain conditional always active. Same thing, execute at, and then we're doing the Iron Man tag, run structure load repulsor, and then that's going to be ~1. So that gives you the repulsor ability. Chain conditional always active. This one here, executing at Iron Man, run structure load, unibeam. So this one's going to give you the unibeam ability. And our last one here, chain conditional always active, slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, run structure load off, ~1. So that's going to give you the button that you'll get in order to take your suit back off. Now coming over here to the other side, I have a comparator heading into a repeating command block. This is going to need redstone, and what we're doing here is we're doing slash replace item entity at A, tag equals Iron Man, slot that armor.head, 0, keep netherite helmet 1. So while you're Iron Man, this is going to check to make sure that you have a netherite helmet in your helmet slot. If it's open, it's automatically going to put a helmet in, so even if your helmet breaks, it's going to replace it. This one here, chain unconditional, always active. The next couple are going to be unconditional because not all the armor pieces are going to break at the same time, so we want them to operate without being dependent on the block in front of it. This is replace item entity at A, tag equals Iron Man, slot.armor.chest, 0 keep, netherite chestplate 1. You guessed the next one is going to be the leggings. Chain unconditional, always active. Same command, this time though, slot.armor.legs, and it's going to be netherite leggings. And then this one here, again unconditional. Replace item, we're doing slot.armor.feet, 0 keep, netherite boots. Now moving on to the next one here. Chain unconditional, always active. We're doing slash effect at E, tag equals Iron Man, resistance 5/5 true. So not only do you get netherite armor, which gives you some awesome protection and knockback resistance, I'm giving you additional resistance as well. Now since this is unconditional, this will continuously run, so that 5-second timer there, that's fine, it's not ever going to run out. And then we have chain unconditional, always active, doing effects at A, tag equals Iron Man, regeneration, only level 2. So if you do take damage, the nanos in your suit, the nanites, they're going to be able to help fix your body. It's not going to be as fast as like Hulk regeneration or anything like that, but the technology will help you. And then chain unconditional, always active. We're doing the same effects command. This time we're doing strength though at 5/5. So you're going to get that robot strength from your suit. Same chain unconditional, always active. This one's going to give you night vision. Now I did a 20-second timer on this instead of 5 because with night vision, if you're within the last little bit, everything starts flashing constantly. By doing a 20 on this, you're never going to have that flashing effect on your screen. And then chain unconditional, always active. Slash effect at A, tag equals Iron Man. Water breathing, 5/5 true. We know with the suit, you don't need to have oxygen. You can go in the water, you can go in outer space. And then lastly, chain unconditional, always active. We're going to do some fire resistance. This is level 50, so you will be immune to fire. Your suit protects you. It's atmosphere controlled on the inside, and we have nano insulation. It's perfect. And then this is still part of this, but I had to do it separately. What I'm doing is repeating, always active. And I'm doing slash execute if score at A, tag equals Iron Man, C equals 1. You need to make sure the C equals 1 is here. When it's checking a score, since we're using a tag, there could be multiple targets and it won't want to run. The C equals 1 guarantees that it's only locking onto one target. Suit matches 1. Run ability at A, tag equals Iron Man, may fly true. So when your score is 1, Iron Man is going to be able to fly. Your score is 1 when you have your armor on. So now we are on to our first ability. The first one is going to be the missiles. This one is the most complicated, but don't worry, once we get through this, we really don't have too much more difficult things coming up. Starting off, we have repeating, always active, and we're going to have an 8-tick delay. We're doing slash test 4 at E, name equals missile. I have a comparator heading into another repeating command block. This one is needs redstone, no delay. And we're doing slash execute as at E, name equals missile, at S, rotated as at A, tag equals Iron Man. So we're executing as the missile, like it's running the command at the missile's location, but it's always going to be facing the same way that we are. Then we're going to run teleport, caret, 0.05, caret 1, true. This is going to take that missile and teleport it forward in the direction we are facing. True prevents it from going through blocks. Now, since it can't go through blocks, if it hits something, these will power down, which will then let this redstone torch power this line as you see it here. So when the missile hits something, we run this impulse command block, no delay, slash execute at E, name equals missile, run summon TNT minecart, tilde 1 tilde, and then we're going to do 0 for the 2 rotation axes, part of the new 1.19.70 update, and then Minecraft on instant prime. So it's going to summon TNT minecart exploding, and then chain conditional always active. We're going to do slash kill at E, name equals missile, and that's with no delay. Now down here, we have some more to go for our missile. Repeating always active, no delay, slash execute at E, name equals missile, if entity at E, tag equals Iron Man with an exclamation point. Make sure that's there, that means not you. Type equals exclamation point item. Type equals exclamation point XP orb, R equals 4. So if any entities that are not you, items, XP orbs, get within 4 blocks of the missile, it'll run summon TNT minecart, tilde 1 tilde, 0 0, Minecraft on instant prime. So if it hits a block, it's going to explode. If it gets near an entity, it's going to explode. And then just like before, chain conditional always active, we're going to do slash kill at E, name equals missile. And then we have a repeating always active command block. We're doing slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, has item equals polished blackstone button, quantity equals 0. If score at A, tag equals Iron Man, C equals 1, suit matches 1, unless entity at E, name equals missile, run structure load missile, tilde 1 tilde. So this one is kind of complicated, but this is how you're going to get your missile back. So it's looking for Iron Man, and then it's looking to make sure you don't have a polished Blackstone button. So if you don't have a button and your score is 1, and the missile is no longer in the world, it's going to give you that missile back. This is to avoid having the new missile explode or fire off in the direction you're facing while you're trying to pick it up. And then I have another repeating, always active command block here. Slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man. Run execute at E, name equals missile, RM equals 5. Run particle, Minecraft, basic flame particle. So at the button's position, once it gets with 5 blocks away from you, it's going to give it a flame effect, which is what you see when you shoot the missile, the fire trail that it leaves behind. And then right here, repeating, unconditional, always active, we're doing slash test4 at E, name equals missile. And then there is a comparator heading into an impulse. This has no delay. And what we're doing is slash execute at E, name equals missile, run play sound. Firework launch at A, R equals 20. So when the missile is spawned in, it's going to make the sound of a firework launching, which is going to be the sound of the missile being fired. And then over here, I have the last bit of the missile. Repeating, always active. It's going to be slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man. If entity at E, name equals missile, RM equals 70. So it's going to be only if the missile gets more than 70 blocks away from Iron Man. We're going to run summon for that TNT minecart. Tilde, 00, Minecraft on instant prime. So if it gets too far away from you, we're going to blow it up. And then, again, chain conditional always active. Kill at E, name equals missile. So now if it hits the block, it's dead. If it gets close to an entity, it's dead. If it gets too far away, it's dead. That way we don't have any extra missiles flying around. We covered all the bases. And now we're on to the repulsor. This is going to be the easiest of the abilities. We're doing repeat, always active. And then we got a tick delay of 8. It's going to be slash test4 at E, name equals repulsor. And then we have chain conditional, always active, where we do slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, positioned, caret, 3. So that's going to be 3 blocks in front of you. Run TP at E, R equals 3, and that is type equals exclamation point item, so no items. Type equals exclamation point XP orb, so no XP orbs. Tag equals exclamation point Iron Man, so not you. And they're just going to stay in the same spot, but this first one's going to have them facing at A, tag equals Iron Man. So no matter what they're doing, when you hit them, they're going to first turn to face you very quickly, and then change to that, chain conditional, always active. I'm doing slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, positioned, caret, 3. Run TP at E, R equals 3, type equals exclamation point item, type equals exclamation point XP orb, tag equals exclamation point Iron Man, caret, 5, caret 13, facing at A, tag Iron Man. And then this is going to blast them straight backwards away from you. Now I have a repeating command block here that's always active, 10 tick delay. We're going to do slash kill at E, name equals repulsor, and that's getting rid of the button. Chain conditional always active, where we do slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, run structure load repulsor, tilde, 1, tilde. That gives the button back. And then this is going to be the visual and sound effects. I have repeating unconditional always active, slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, positioned, caret, 1.3, caret 1, which is going to be right in front of me and up about chest level. And then it's going to be if entity at E, name equals repulsor, run particle, Minecraft, sonic explosion. So when I drop the button, automatically right in front of me, it's going to create the Warden's sonic explosion particle effect, but it's not going to be flying forward, it's just going to be where I'm at. I'm using that to emulate the repulsor blast. And then change to that, conditional, always active, slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, run play sound, mob.warden.sonicboom at A, R equals 20. So that's going to be the sound effect for the repulsor. And now lastly, we are on to the unibeam. It's going to be repeating, always active, and we have a delay of 10. And that should be that should not be execute on first tick. It's going to be slash test4 at E, name equals unibeam. And then I have a chain conditional, always active command block, slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, unless entity at E, name equals beam, run summon armor stand beam, tilde. So at Iron Man's position, unless there's already an armor stand named Beam, we're going to summon an armor stand named Beam. Change to that. Conditional always active. We're doing slash effect at E, name equals Beam, invisibility 51 true. That's going to give the armor stand invisibility. And I did 50 because this is probably only going to run once. We're only going to summon the armor stand once. So that 50 should last plenty of time. And then chain conditional always active. We're doing slash kill at E, name equals Unibeam. That's going to get rid of the button that we dropped. And then chain conditional always active. Slash execute at E, name or tag equals Iron Man. Run structure load Unibeam tilde tilde 1 tilde. So we're summoning in the armor stand, making it invisible, getting rid of the button we dropped, and giving us back the new button. And then here, repeating unconditional always active. Slash execute as at E, name equals Beam, so that's the armor stand. At S, so at the armor stand's location. Rotated as at A, tag equals Iron Man. So the armor stand is always going to be facing the same way we are. Run TP at S, caret 1.5. That's going to take that armor stand and teleport it forward in the direction we're facing. Next, chain conditional always active. I've got slash execute at E, name equals Beam. Run particle Minecraft end rod. Tilde tilde 1.3 tilde. This is going to create a white particle beam looking effect, and that 1.3 means that it's going to be right around chest level, so it'll look like it's coming out of your arc reactor. And then chain conditional always active. Slash execute at E, name equals Beam. Run damage. Any entity, R equals 3, so within a radius of 3. Tag equals exclamation point Iron Man, type equals exclamation point item, type equals exclamation point XP orb, type equals exclamation point armor stand. So not you, not items, not XP orbs, and definitely not itself. And we're going to do 20 damage. It's going to be an entity attack, and the entity doing the attack is going to be Iron Man, so if you hit somebody with this, they are going to recognize that you hit them with it. And then I've got a repeating command block here, always active. Slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, if entity at E, name equals Beam, RM equals 90, run kill at E, name equals Beam. So if that armor stand gets like 90 blocks away, this is going to kill it, as we definitely don't want it to keep going forever. The next time we use the command, since there are 2 armor stands named Beam, it's not going to work right. And then repeating, always active. Slash execute at A, tag equals Iron Man, if entity at E, name equals Beam. So at our position, if there is the armor stand, it's going to run play sound. mob.guardian.attack_loop at A, R equals 20. That's going to be the laser sound effect that happens when you fire the Unibeam. If you enjoy playing as Iron Man, check out the Black Panther build. You can store kinetic energy from getting hit and blow your enemies away. This is Browncoat67. I'll catch you next time.